Yo, what's up? Here's another video, yo. Which I mentioned from the gang-related soundtrack. I also want to mention the movie. The movie was released of October 8th. I know it's a little late on this, but it was released on the 8th, 1997, 26 years ago, and it's still a dope movie to watch. And one of the best cop thriller films I've ever watched, with Tupac Shakur and James Belushi, Lela Rochon and Dennis Quaid and James Earl Jones. Amazing movie, man. The movie, it's just talking about these two cops, which James Belushi's character, he assumed Kumo D, his character, that was actually a cop. He was a DA that got killed. James Belushi kills him. He pulls up on the car of in his car, and then driving a gun at him at his Cadillac Eldorado, all black. And then, of course, the whole scene and all that, where his body was still in the car, dead, and everything. And then, of course, Tupac's character asks him, like, any witnesses, and and then, of course, they framed the homeless guy, which is Dennis Quaid. They framed his character. So James Belushi and Tupac did all that, and we know deep down inside, we know James Belushi is the one that set it all up. He's the one that did it. And that's when Tupac, ratted him out, that he got him in trouble. And he had a wire on him. And more to that, there's two gamblers who wanted to, like, take money, from Tupac's character, which is Debo, Tiny Lister, R.I.P., and that short little dude. It's so crazy, man. I could imagine Tupac would have tried to fight Debo. Oh, no. Debo is, like, way too much of a big dude. Weighs, like, almost 300 pounds. Because he's a 6'5" wrestler. Was. And then, the movie continues. Still, framing Dennis Quaid's character. And, of course, I've seen this other one. They frame other guys. Where were you last night, Friday night, and all that stuff. And say, oh, yeah, it's funny. It's got your fingerprints on it, the gun, the revolver. He's like, it ain't mine. They framed every dude. It was crazy. It was funny how the way Tupac said it. It's funny. It's got your fingerprints on it. And, of course, Lela Rochon plays as if you guys seen the movie. They bring her in for questioning and all that. And James Earl Jones plays as the lawyer and all that stuff in the courtroom. And, of course, Tupac goes back to his apartment right after his argument with James Belushi about ratting him out. And he's, like, telling him, take off the shirt. He's like, take it off! And then Tupac's just standing there, like, point blank. Wasn't even making a face. He didn't even flinch. And he was like, I can believe you. Like, he says all that to him and telling that he couldn't be trusted and all that stuff. When Tupac returns to his apartment, he's frustrated, mad. And then, of course, those two gamblers came in. And Tupac tried to fight them, but both end up killing his character. And he's laying there all dead. Blood all over the wall. Yeah, that was a very tense scene. But it gets more tenser at the end. Of course, he even shoots Lela Rochon's character. She's in the hospital. And they framed this other guy in the court, which, James Belushi's character, he ended up bumping into in the Cadillac limo, that he was going to go on vacation after he got his money for the bail bonds and all that stuff. Well, gave the guy his money. And then everything's cool in the Cadillac until that guy pulled out his gun and just boom, shot James Belushi's character out of the window. His head got decapitated after he got it shot. And just left the Cadillac right there with his dead body in it. Yeah, it was a very tense movie, man. Very, very tense film. It's a very tense one. And I also bought this movie at FYE in Fullerton, California when it was in business. So glad I got a hold of this film. It was about like $5, $6 I paid for this DVD. I'm so happy I got it. What's your favorite scene of this movie? Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and I'll definitely get back to y'all in the next chapter. I'm always going to keep watching Tupac's movies, man. This is definitely a dope one. It's so cool to see, him playing as a cop. I know some people are really shocked to see him play as a cop. And, if he was alive today, I bet he'll be probably getting a lot of roles like that right now. I mean, look at Ice Cube. He's getting all these roles playing as a cop. I imagine Tupac doing the same thing right now. I could imagine he started alongside with Denzel right there. Or other actors. Long live Tupac, man. This will be a dope movie in my movie collection right here. If you don't have this movie, search for it. If you see it at the yard sale or whatever, swap meet, just make sure the DVD's in great condition, though. You don't want to get a scratched up one. Be careful of that, because once you buy it, sale's final. Or you could order it on eBay or Amazon, but still do the same thing. Scrutinize, to double check before you buy, because sometimes they sellers doesn't accept returns. Well, that's it for on that one. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get back to y'all on the next. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Peace.